So our next question comes from Georgianne, who says, my question is about my fiance. We met at work 4 years ago and instantly hit it off and were best friends for a year before anything happened to us. After a year of intense dating, we moved in, and 6 months later, she popped the question and OFC said yes. Oh, I of fucking course said yes. We have been together for about
You got there way before I would have.
We have been together now for about 3 years and are getting married next year. She's great and I'm crazy about her, but since we've been together, she's become fitness crazy. She's lost a lot of weight and is looking amazing, even though to me she looked amazing before, but I feel like it is negatively affecting our sex life. We were both in relationships when we met, and we were just friends for over a year before actually getting together. So in the beginning, our sex life was amazing. She used to make me feel so sexy and like the most beautiful girl in the world, something my ex-boyfriend definitely did not do. And we probably had sex every other day, and the sex just kept getting better. Obviously, as time goes on, I'm not expecting for it to still be as often as that. We have jobs and lives and shit to do. But now it's at a point where it's barely once every 2 weeks, which to me is just not enough. My concern is we are only 3 years in and we're getting married next year. And whenever I bring it up, she gets so defensive and always says some dumb shit like, oh, I was planning on having sex tonight, but now you put me off. I guess that's a British thing. Like, now I'm annoyed, or now I don't want to. Put me off. I think
know.
that's.
Are they British?
Yeah, I think she's. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Her email address is from the UK.
I mean, I don't know.
So that put me off. I think put me off means like put me out the mood.
I'm just taking the context clues and running with that, yes.
Okay. I always end up feeling like the bad guy when all I want is some loving. I feel like now I'm at a point where I've given up trying because I just feel like she's not that into me anymore, and it's making me feel shitty. I also feel like since she's lost weight, she's way more picky and insecure about herself, which makes me not want to have sex either. She's the first woman I've properly been with. Oh, this is so British.
Yeah, it is.
And in the beginning, she didn't want to do anything sexually that would make me uncomfortable. And I was nervous I wouldn't be good at it. So it took a couple months before I did anything. It's so cute. Now we are well over that hump, but I can't help but feeling like maybe it's something I'm doing wrong or just not well, as I'm not as experienced.
Well over that hump.
My lovely lady.
Oh my God.
I'm not as
Fergie.
experienced as the girl she's used to. We're both 26 and I want to spend the rest of my life with her. What do I do?
Girl, what?
Love, George.
You know who you want to spend the rest of your life with at 20? You know what?
Right?
It's plenty of y'all who feel that way at 19, and then you got like the Notebook ass real life couples who manage to like marry their high school sweetheart and stay with that motherfucker forever. Like, y'all are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I knew a couple like that. They had like 4 or 5 kids and were together from like middle school. Oh, but they just got divorced.
Damn, like,
never mind.
You could at least kept the bad ending to yourself and gave these hoes some hope at home. God damn.
I'm sure that won't happen to you. I'm sure you and your fiance are.
Oh, yeah, no. Somebody corrected me the other day. I made a mistake saying that something about divorce rates climbing, and someone was like, well, actually, divorce rates are lower than they've been in the past, something.
Oh, well, shut me up.
I don't know. Whatever. There, you can have that.
Probably because fewer people are getting married, because more women are like, what do I get out of this?
Yeah, that's a valid question.
I bet that's it.
You know, I guess it's just worth having a conversation, because this seems like one of those things that will snowball into a bigger, more dramatic issue, maybe a little resentment, and then by the time y'all actually start fighting, you don't forgot what the fuck, where it started or what you was mad at initially. So like, you probably just need to be like, okay, look, I know that you are aggravated by me saying that I'm not getting my back broke, but this is like a real issue for me, and I'm taking this relationship and this marriage seriously, and so I just want us to be on the same page. What can we do? Do you want me to dress up like Olivia Pope and you could be Fitz? Do you want me to be like, what do we do?
Oh,
Candy said he put a little condensed milk in your pussy.
That is so disgusting. That
you
is
remember when Candy
gross.
said you put some sugar in it and it make it sticky?
Oh
I just always picture condensed milk.
That is... You are so gross. I mean, putting sugar in your vagina is the worst idea anyway. But condensed milk, why would you give me that visual? Gross.
Woo!
I
What
can't
if you
even
put a little
imagine.
condensed milk there and it was supposed to be like a surprise?
I would be like,
like,
bitch,
what?
you have an infection. It's running out of you. You need to get to a doctor right now.
I'm
Toot
never
sweet, madame.
speaking.
Fuck is wrong with you? Bitch.
Is that pus?
What? Gross.
Not after that period.
Okay,
shit
but
that she
see,
had us
all
talking
right,
about
and
here
that's
on the
but
show.
see, do you know how many women tweeted me and said, "I wish I could be surprised, but the damn ladies' bathroom is sometimes a hellhole."
I didn't do anything.
I'm just saying. So, y'all have been together for 3 years, and I feel like lesbians 3 years every 2 weeks might. I mean, there's the whole like lesbian bed death syndrome, whereas like the idea is that lesbians are just like, sex, what's that? You know, like you can just kind of start going without it. But it does seem a little soon for that. And also, if it's dropped off so much from every other day to like literally twice a month, then maybe it is an issue with like body image and she feeling a different type of way now about her body or your body or whatever. Like, but I think that's something that she probably, if that is the case, she probably does not know how to bring that up with you, because she's worried about hurting your feelings or y'all crying or something like that. And she probably wants to avoid that at all costs. But it's the sort of thing that y'all are going to have to be able to talk through in order to get through it. Like,
Right.
you can't just pretend like, oh, well, you know, we're just not having sex anymore. And all you ever do is criticize your body and it makes you feel away. And so, you know, maybe this has absolutely nothing to do with our sex life. No, it sounds like it probably does.
It's so complicated and kind of annoying because when you're not feeling like you're getting what you need out of sex, it can sometimes feel really petty when you bring it up to a partner. Like, I'm not getting what I want. Like, I used to have 5 orgasms. Now I have 1. Like, I don't know. Like, it always seems like something that, like, so what? Like, we have sex when we can. It shouldn't be a big deal. But in the grand scheme of things, it is you have to have like a healthy sex life with somebody that you're with, especially when you're 26 or at any sort of age where you just are still out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, until you're like, all right.
Or if you have a sex drive.
If you just have
a sex drive. There are some people who don't, who can just date and have sex like 3 times a year.
Like, I honestly don't need to have sex that often.
Yeah, I really am okay.
So it's not like a huge deal to me if, you know, a nigga is like, I want it every day. And then it's just like, all right, maybe like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You know, like,
let me stretch.
I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Especially since we have a whole other journey that we won't bitch and moan about today.
Okay, you're right. We won't go down that road.
All I'm saying is, y'all need to chat this out. And she needs to be like tell that girl, look, enough of the jokes. All right, and the ha and I was gonna strap up
put me
tonight,
off
or whatever. Like, no, fuck all that. Like, this means something to me. That level of intimacy in our relationship is really important to me. It's revitalizing.
And I don't want to lose that closeness with you.
I don't want to lose that closeness with you. So what do we do? And because you're lesbians, I have faith in you. Or any other type of relationship, I would just say break up with that bitch. But because you are a lesbian couple, Lord, I feel like you will make it and you will live a beautiful married life.
I feel like y'all just have got to talk about it, and maybe it's a difficult conversation, but you have to. You definitely don't want to marry somebody and you feeling sexually stifled and she over here just whatever. Like, you have to talk about it.
She might not even really know what's going on all the way yet. She may just feel like something's a little off. And
maybe she feels weird in her body.
Could be pre-wedding jitters, you know, just knowing that you're someone's fiance.
I mean, it could be anything. 26, life was so volatile.
Like, right.
I was going through so much.
26 was like the beginning of a curve.
Yeah.
Like, it was like.
That 26 to 29, will beat your ass. It was bad. Oh, it was bad. It was rough. Actually, it was rough for me till about 32. So.
What was that Britney Spears song? I'm not a girl.
I'm not a girl. Don't tell me what to believe. Not
Like,
yet a woman.
That's how you feel.
I used to really love me some Britney Jean.
I loved her.
I truly did. Like, people made fun of me. They're like, "You're too black for this."
I'm sticking to my theory of she's not here anymore.
So
They took her.